A long time ago, before modern phones and toilets, there was a powerful demon king named Reincarnates. Everyone feared him because he could win any fight instantly. But Reincarnates wasn't happy, he wanted a real challenge. Since no one could match him, he got bored and decided to end his life, hoping to be reborn in the future. 3,000 years later, Reincarnates was reborn as a boy named Artie, the son of simple parents, Jack and his wife. On his 10th birthday, they had a small party, but after that, life went back to normal. Artie soon realized that he still had all his powers from his past life. Magic was too easy for him, and he could learn spells without even trying. But his biggest problem wasn't power, it was making friends. No matter how hard he tried, people were scared of him. He even begged some girls to be his friends, but they ran away in fear. Feeling frustrated, he went to the forest and destroyed trees with his magic. Later, he told a family friend, Baron Alhide, about his problem. Alhide advised him to be kind and respectful to others. Artie tried again but still ended up scaring people away. One day, while wandering in the forest, he heard a girl scream. Using his flying magic, he rushed to help and found a white-haired girl fighting a dangerous wolf. She defeated the beast on her own, and Artie introduced himself. The girl, Irene, Alhide's daughter, refused to be his friend, saying he didn't know anything about her. She later asked her father if they could move away. Determined to befriend her, Artie kept trying. He gave her gifts and followed her around, but she found him annoying. One night, he secretly watched her fighting monsters and tried talking to her again, but she still wasn't comfortable. That same night, goblins attacked the village. When Alhide noticed Irene was missing, Artie quickly flew to save her. He defeated the goblins easily with his magic. Afterward, Irene admitted she had trouble trusting people. Artie told her he understood and still wanted to be her friend. After thinking about it, she finally accepted. Years later, when they were teenagers, Artie and Irene prepared to join a magic academy. One morning, Artie woke up and found Irene sleeping near him, which made him nervous. She suggested they go to the academy together. On the exam day, they met the headmaster, Golda, who praised their magical skills. When the results came out, Irene scored high and got in, but Artie's name wasn't on the list. He later found out he had scored a 0 because he used ancient magic, which no one understood. But Golda was so impressed that he still allowed Artie to join. At the academy, Artie and Irene quickly became famous for their skills. In their first class, they saw a noble student, Elrado, bullying a succubus girl named Ginny. Irene told him to stop, but Elrado insulted her. Artie stepped in, but Elrado stayed arrogant. Their teacher, Olivia, arrived just in time and decided to settle things with a duel. Artie promised to go easy on Elrado, but Elrado attacked with thousands of fireballs. This forced Artie to use a rare spell that let him control multiple elements at once. Olivia was shocked by his skill. Artie won the duel easily, and Irene congratulated him while Ginny thanked him for helping her. Olivia started to suspect that Artie was hiding something about his past. Next, Olivia assigned students to teams for a field mission. Everyone wanted to team up with Artie, but he chose Ginny and Irene. Their mission was to hunt a dangerous black wolf. They found it quickly and defeated it, but Ginny felt useless. Artie reassured her and offered to train her. She agreed but struggled at first. To help, Artie invented a new technique called script magic. Ginny tried it and finally succeeded, making her happy. But then she and Irene accidentally stepped on a trapdoor and fell into a cavern full of minotaurs. Artie protected them and encouraged Ginny to fight one herself. At first, she was scared, but with determination she won. After the mission, their team passed the test. Elrado tried bullying Ginny again, but this time, she punched him in the stomach, ending the fight. After class, Olivia called Artie for a private talk. A few days later, the headmaster summoned Artie about a big battle event. Since the queen would be attending, the school wanted Artie to fight and impress her to get more funding. But Artie didn't want to be used like that. Olivia, hearing him talk, became more suspicious that he was the reincarnation of the Demon King. Later, Ginny asked Artie out on a date. At first, he planned to say no, but when he saw how beautiful she looked, he agreed. Ginny is happy, but Irene asks to join the date. To Artie's surprise, Ginny agrees. That evening, they go to the theater. Artie gets annoyed as the play badly reenacts his past life. During a scary moment, Ginny and Irene cling to him. Feeling awkward, he barely makes it through. After the show, they hear masked men planning to attack the queen. Artie follows them into an alley, where they enter a hidden passage. Inside, the group prepares a magic circle. When spotted, the enemies attack, but Artie easily defeats them. One transforms into a winged goblin and escapes. Artie defeats him once the child is safe. Artie chases him as he takes a child hostage. Waiting for the right moment, the townspeople cheer for him. The next day, the queen thanks Artie and jokingly offers marriage, but he refuses. Instead, he asks for academy funding. The queen agrees and gives him and Irene knight titles. Meanwhile, the masked group plots revenge. Later, a girl confesses to Artie, but he rejects her. She tries to seduce him, but Irene arrives and chases her away. That night, Ginny visits Artie in a revealing dress. He refuses her advances, but she persists. Irene also comes to apologize and finds Ginny on top of him. Angry, she starts a fight. Jessica interrupts, revealing that since Artie won't fight in the tournament, the girls must enter to prove his strength. She tricks them into signing up. The tournament begins. Irene feels nervous but gains confidence seeing Artie cheer. She wins instantly. Ginny also succeeds and they reach the finals. Before their match, masked men transform into goblins, causing chaos. As Artie fights them, Jessica betrays them. She knocks out Allhide, captures Irene, and reveals her demon wings before flying away. Allhide wakes up and reveals Jessica is actually Elzard, the frenzy king of dragons. Artie swears to rescue Irene. Meanwhile, Allhide hides a secret about Irene, fearing Artie might abandon her if he learns the truth. Irene wakes up in Elzard's hideout, trapped. Elzard reveals her plan. She will use Irene's hidden power to break an ancient seal trapping demons. Irene stays calm, certain that Artie will come for her. But Elzard laughs. Believing Artie is just a normal human, Artie puts on his armor to rescue Irene. Before he leaves, Ginny asks him to bring her back safely. He reassures her and flies to Elzard's hideout. Just as a demon is about to take control of Irene, Artie bursts in and destroys it. Enraged, Elzard orders her demons to attack, but Artie wipes them out with a powerful spell. After freeing Irene, Artie learns her secret. Expecting him to be shocked, Irene is surprised when he stays determined to protect her. This frustrates Elzard, and she attacks. Artie knocks her down, but she transforms into a dragon and launches a massive attack. He defends himself and fuses with his sword spirit, Lydia, regaining his past strength. A fierce battle follows, and Elzard gains the upper hand. Just as Artie is about to lose, Irene calls his name, giving him the will to fight back. He unleashes his strongest move,
Analysis complete.
Zero Annihilation, destroying Elzard. With the fight over, Artie thanks Irene. She promises to grow stronger to stand by his side. Meanwhile, Sylphie Marvin, Lydia's sister, finishes her 3-year training in a cave, only to realize 3,000 years have passed outside. She rushes to town and meets a masked man who reveals that Varvatos, the demon lord, has been reborn as Artie. Furious, she starts planning her next move. At the academy, the headmaster asks Artie, Irene, and Ginny to help with the festival play. Artie is hesitant until he learns rebels plan to disrupt the event. Later, while class waits for their teacher, Sylphie bursts in, searching for Artie. When she senses him, she loudly declares him as the reincarnated demon lord. Artie tries to deny it, but she keeps shouting. Annoyed, Irene confidently tells her to quiet down. Curious about Irene, Sylphie asks who she is. Irene proudly says she is Artie's dear friend. Olivia suggests a duel between Artie and Sylphie to settle things. Artie plans to lose on purpose, but Sylphie provokes him until he accidentally unleashes too much power, defeating her easily. Furious, Sylphie releases dark magic, poisoning the arena. Before things get worse, Olivia stops her, and Irene scolds her for being reckless. Feeling guilty, Sylphie apologizes and class resumes. Later, Sylphie is mocked by noble students, but Irene puts them in their place. During the festival preparations, Artie is chosen to play the demon lord. Ginny suggests a maid cafe, showing off a stylish outfit. At first, the class is unsure, but they agree. However, Sylphie refuses to wear a revealing maid outfit and throws a fit. Meanwhile, the masked man who spoke with Sylphie earlier watches from afar, laughing as he waits for her to learn the truth about her sister. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.